Somebody.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Denise.
I almost forgot. I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's okay. I feel like we just did this yesterday.
Right?
So did you set up your party?
I did.
Good. I'm sorry my kids were late this morning.
Allie! 23 minutes late, woman.
I swear. They were up when I left.
It was good to see TJ, though. He's so cute.
He is sometimes.
Oh, stop.
So how's your hostess? Is she inviting people yet, or did you tell her?
Yes, I told her. She seems a little nervous. She texts me and she's like, nobody's ordering yet. And I'm like, okay, we just started. It's okay. And she says, well, if they don't order, I'll have a house party. So I'm not concerned about that. She just thought that doing Facebook would be easier for families. So we'll see how it goes.
And, you know, a lot of times, I'm glad I'm recording this, just so you know I'm recording this.
Okay.
Because I am going to go through, like, from start to finish, because I want people to hear this, because I'm sad that nobody else is on.
It's just me and you?
I love it. But the great thing about having this 30-minute Facebook party, can you hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. About doing it in this 30-minute like time frame on a set day is because before, when I was doing like 4 and 5 day long or a week long parties, people didn't know what to do. Like they had no like call to action to actually place their order. So that might be what she's thinking, that people should be ordering already. But really, you don't want them to order until they actually know what to do and how to order. So I'm going to go through how I have started doing mine from the beginning to the end. And I'm going to share my screen in a second. But the first thing I do is I don't want to open the party too early. I like it in a short time frame. So before the actual live party night, I will open the party no more than 7 days before. It could be even before. So then after that, I make sure everything is set up, and then I invite the hostess the day after, so 6 days out. Then after that, I tell her to start inviting people to the party 5 days out. And then 4 days, 4 days up till the party, I do 1 or 2 sort of intentional posts just to get people to interact. Maybe you may not have much interaction in those posts, but if you have good hostess coaching, which is the biggest thing that people miss in Facebook parties, if you can get your hostess to really work with you like a team, a business partner, then you're going to have a great Facebook party. So what I do, I'm going to walk you through setting it up in a minute, but for hostess coaching, I send her a text and I tell her I'm going to be setting up the party, but I don't want you to invite anybody until we chat. And then after I have it all set up like I want to, I tell her, okay, you can start inviting people to the party, but I want you to invite 50 people. That's the magic number. 50 people, no more, no less, really, if you can. Because if you do more, it seems like you're inviting everybody on your friends list and nobody will feel special. And if you do less, then you probably won't have as high a turnout as you thought, because the percentage of people that you actually invite that show up or that RSVP yes is about a third. So if you invite 50, then you probably will get about 20, maybe 15 to 20 to say yes, and then you'll have about 50%, maybe 75% actually show up. The key to getting them to RSVP yes, and the key to getting them to actually show up is to have your hostess in your back pocket. So after she invites them to the Facebook party, in the event. Then get her to private message either by text or Facebook message individually all those 50 people. She can copy and paste. You can give her a script. I say stuff like, hey, make it really short and sweet. Hey girl, did you see my invite? I hope you can make it. It's totally online Monday at 7:00 or whatever time you have. And that's it. And then she starts a conversation back and forth. And if they need the link to the Facebook event, great, she can send it, or they can just find it in their event. But event invites get lost in people's newsfeed and in their notifications. And so the other thing you want to make sure she tells them to do in that conversation is to turn their notifications on for the party. Then the day before the party, she's going to send a reminder text. Hi, Hooper. Hi. She's going to send a reminder text or message to all of the people that said yes, all the people that haven't RSVP'd, or all the people that have said maybe. And just as a reminder, don't forget, tomorrow night's my Facebook party right here online. Here's the link. And then she can just remind everybody that way. All right. Now the big stuff. I'm going to share my screen. And we are going to walk through setting this up. Now,
okay,
I already
likes to see.
The what?
Sorry, Patrick's trying to get Hooper down. I'm like, it's okay. Bonnie's okay with it.
I like him. Great. So, oops, that's what this way. Go to your home page to find your events on the left-hand side of your screen. It's easiest to do this on a laptop, but if you have to do it on your phone, you can totally do it on your phone. Okay, so one of the other things that I always try to do is create a cover photo that's personalized to the hostess. Don't use the same one for everybody. So I'm going to refresh because my event's not showing up. See all upcoming. What did I call it? Let's see. There it is. Mock Flava Facebook. All right. So what I've done is I've started it. It's going to be set to private. It's going to be titled something fun. Like the last one I did was Megan's Cincy Spookiness or something like that, because she's really into Halloween. So I sort of focus in. And then she's really into Halloween. So what I used for her cover photo was the Mr. Bones, or actually the Salem hat. And I put all the stuff in it on Canva. I used Canva. You can use PicMonkey. You can use Photify. You can use whatever you want, but just make it something personal. So,
do you know, I tried to use, Bonnie?
Yep.
Are you there? I tried to use Canva on my phone.
Yeah.
And it doesn't give me as many options as with my iPad. So I can only really do it with my iPad.
Yeah, I actually like the app for Canva because you can search. It doesn't have as many sizes as it does on iPad, but you can do a cover, or you can't do an event cover, I don't think, but you can do a cover photo. And then you can search, like you can type in Halloween and it'll bring all the Halloween covers up. And then you can insert your own words and your own pictures and things like that. So I'll just use, I'm not gonna make it personal. I'll just use the Mr. Bones picture that I have, just for ease. Oh yeah, my internet connection is unstable. Sorry if you can't hear me. All right.
Yeah, every once in a while you'll cut out.
Okay, hopefully it'll stay. All right, so then you're gonna say location. I always write from your comfy couch because I want them to know that they can be comfy at home. They don't have to be anywhere special.
Right.
Then on date and time, I just put it for next Thursday at 8:30. Whatever time you're going to start your actual live party, that's the date and time you put on here. Now, I told you, Janine, yesterday when we talked about this. Once you're in the party, the night of the party, you're going to want to edit this date and just add an end time, because you want this party to extend a few days after so that you can still post and people can still see those posts after the actual live event.
Okay.
But if you do it now, it's confusing to the people because they don't have an actual date and time that something's going to happen. Okay, now the about. I stole Megan Merlin, who is the person who did the Facebook. Where is it? I need to get up here. Oh, stop it. Can I move this? Yes. I stole her script. Where's her script? Okay. So Megan Merlin is one of the girls who does a lot of Facebook parties. And Kimberly Polito is the one, if you've ever heard of the tag team Facebook party peeps, they are hilarious. They're two women who be in direct sales, and all they do now is help women in direct sales do social media better. Mostly the Facebook party. And they're very entertaining. They do the minivan moment every day, and it's really fun. So go find them on Facebook if you're not already on their page. But they created sort of a 30-minute Facebook party, and Kimberly Polito uses that, and so she put one out just for Scentsy consultants. So I've uploaded it to the Wickless Flava page, and I have it here that I'm showing. It talks about the pre-party engagement posts and things that we'll talk about in a second, but oh wait. Okay, so Megan and Kim do these really cute descriptions on their parties. It says, are you ready to have everything around you smell incredible? Read on, friends. This is not your normal ho-hum Facebook party experience. It's fun, fast, and exclusively for you. All done right here, comfort of your own home. You don't even have to leave this page. That's a big deal because you want people to be staying on your Facebook event the entire 30 minutes. You don't want them to click into the event on your on your website to go outside of that, because then they might not ever come back.
Right.
So then it breaks it down for them right here. The live 30-minute party will happen right here, Thursday the 16th at 9 p.m. Then create a wish list by flipping through the catalog. There's that link. Then prefer to shop on your own. You put the link for the actual party on your website. And then, I don't need this. So that is a quick little about that you can put in and just personalize it with your own links. Then right here is the important part. You're gonna make your hostess your co-host in the actual event. So I'm just gonna put Allie on here now. And when she accepts the invite, it'll make her co-host. You always want to check guests can invite friends and show the guest list so people can know who's coming, and then save it.
Okay.
All right, then what you're gonna do is each day between the day that the hostess starts, or the day you set it up and the day that the live is going, you're gonna post at least one thing on your event. You can do it at different times of the day. I like to do mine around 5:30 because a lot of people are getting off work and they're just catching up on Facebook, or they can look at it after dinner and it'll be sort of at the top of their feed. But I'll usually post things like how to change your wax. I have a cute little picture that has the cotton balls, how to use the cotton balls to change your wax. I post maybe a picture of, have you seen the pictures where it has a room and then it has like 4 or 5 warmers and say which warmer would you choose for this room?
No.
Let me see if I can find one, because it's a cute thing to do, because this is it, guys. You do not want to be desperate or salesy or begging people to order on these Facebook parties, because that will be the thing that runs them away quickly. So here's one. Here's the little picture I have. I'm going to post that. I'm sorry, I've got all my notifications popping up. It's Brenna's birthday, and I posted, and now everybody's commenting. Let's see, where is it? If you see it before I do, tell me. And here's the other thing that happened. My computer crashed, so all of my images from my Facebook parties are on OneDrive, so I had to grab them. I'm on Allie's laptop, and I didn't grab them all.
Oh,
That's
geez.
the problem. All right, let me look over here in OneDrive. I'll post some for people to check out. And if you want to be invited to this mock party, just let me know, and then I'll post some things in it so you can actually copy and save the pictures from it. That's a good way to do it. I'll do that. So, like I said, one post every day, maybe two, one in the morning, one in the evening, just to get your people involved and let them know that you're there. Now, like 2 or 3 days before the actual live party, I go on a live video and I just introduce myself. I say, hey, I'm your Scentsy consultant for the party, and I'm so excited about meeting you guys. I love this because we can all sit around in our PJs on the night of the party and be relaxed from your own home. And I can't wait to show you some of the new things in the catalog. Feel free to shop anytime you want if you want it directly shipped. But if you're local, make sure you wait, and I will give you a Google link to fill out a form with your order, and I'll get in touch with you to tell you how you can get free shipping. That puts the thing in their mind that they're not going to have to actually go to the website, pay on the website, do all of that. I'm going to be doing it for them. Okay? So that just gives them a little bit of heads up about this party is different. All right. Next, here is the script that I put in the in the Wickliffe page. It tells you word by word, not word for word, but you can put in your own words, but it tells you exactly when and what to post. On the morning of the party, you're going to share your catalog link. And I always say, so what made your wish list? And your catalog link, if you're on your on your website, scroll down to the very bottom of the page and you will see your link, Scent Delicious, and you just, right here it says view our catalog. So if you you go to that, then copy this link right here that says view my catalog, and it will take them, I just say, here's the link to the catalog, and what else I said, in that thing, and it'll take them straight to the catalog for them to flip through.
Awesome.
Okay. Then what's next? About 3 hours before the party, you can share one of your Scentsy videos. Like if you've done Deneen, you did a Scentsy Go sort of live.
Did you see
it? Yeah, I did. It was awesome. So you could post a video that you've actually done displaying one of your Scentsy Go or diffuser or whatever you want. I usually just grab the Scentsy YouTube video about the Scentsy Go, and I play that and say, 3 hours left, here's one of my favorite new products, play that. And then 30 minutes before, share an image of what you'll need for the party. Now, I've created my own image. There's lots of images out there in the World Wide Web, but mine that I use is...
I stole it.
You did? Good.
Yes.
You could steal it all you want. That one might not be here either. If you see it, tell me. Is it on here?
I don't see it.
I don't either. Maybe back here? Nope. It's in OneDrive somewhere. But I'll post it. I'm going to post all of these things on the actual Facebook party so you guys can look. Hey, Barbara, I see your name. I don't see your face, but thanks for joining us. Let's see. Okay, so back to here. 15 minutes before the party. This is cool. You share an image of you, a pre-party selfie. I usually have a glass of wine in my hand and do a selfie sitting here and say, I'm ready for the party, are you? And post it. Then in the 5 minutes before the party, you share with them what's going to happen in the party. And that's called, we call it party parts. And I don't have that picture either, but I'm going to post it. Don't worry. It basically tells them what to expect from the party. The first thing is a roll call. The second thing is the actual product video that you're going to do live. The third thing is shop for your Scentsy. And the fourth thing is thank you and wrap up or whatever. And you just post that picture and say, here's how it's going to happen. Then in the roll call, you just post a picture. You could probably find one online, but I have another one. It says, tell us who you are, where you're from, and how you know our hostess. So then as soon as that 8 o'clock or 8:30 mark hits and you're starting your live party, people know that they need to start, you know, saying who they are. They'll post. The important thing here is you need to be able to interact with these customers because this is your only time to actually meet them. So the better you can interact, the more you can answer questions and talk to them in replies on your Facebook party, the better. So that's where this little tool right here comes into play. I use Postcron. It's free. You can set up to 9 posts in advance at any one time for free. You also can get paid subscription, but I choose not to pay for this unless I get crazy and have tons of parties going on at the same time, which I don't think I will do. But you can add as many different social media accounts as you want. So I have my regular account, I have our VIP account, I have my Wickles Flava team page, and I have my events I'm doing. So if I wanted to post on Megan's account or Megan's event, I would just click on her, which post on Megan's Scentsy Spookiness. I would type in something. I would add a photo if I wanted. Thank you for your order. That's not what I would add, but I'm just playing around to show you. Now come over here and click on the arrow for schedule. And then schedule it. So on Saturday, I'm going to schedule that thank you post at 8:55. Done. So now it's scheduled. I'm going to erase it later, but all of your posts that I just went through on this Facebook party script, thank you, talking to myself. I just go ahead and schedule those all in advance so that they are all done. So I don't have to worry about anything but the live video that night of the party and interacting with my customers on the party. Now, the other thing is when you're doing your product video, make sure, like, video is so important in that live party, that 30-minute party. That is why these work. Because when you can actually get on there live, now sometimes you can't be live if you're going to be out while you're running this video or running this Facebook party. Do a pre-video. Set it up like you would do it on your phone and then upload it to YouTube and then put the YouTube link in there and apologize for not being live or whatever you want to do. I had to do that a couple weeks ago and it worked out fine. So these are the things you definitely want to have in there. You want to actually demo a product. I always demo at least how the warmers work because that's the crux of our business. That's what we sell, warmers and wax. So much more, right? And I usually demo the diffuser because that's a big ticket item. If I could grab somebody's attention from a diffuser from a Facebook party, that would be big, you know? I also mention in the comments, this is the important part right here. You are going to do a video and it's only going to be about tops 10 minutes long. I usually do mine about 6 to 7 minutes. The other really important thing I say in that video is how to order, because I want them to hear me say, I have a Google Doc that I'm putting the link in the next post. I want you to click on the link and fill out the form, and I will get in touch with you to finish up your order. And I'll show you that in a second. But that way they never click away from this party the entire 30 minutes. They don't go to your website and start shopping because you might lose them there. Say it in your video. The other thing you might want to say is make sure you're refreshing your page, because then if they don't know to refresh their page, they'll be stuck staring at the same thing going, what's happening? What am I doing? How does this work? If they've never done a Facebook party, right? So that's another thing I've added to my video is make sure you refresh your page often. Now, after you finish your video, you're gonna come in here and you're gonna comment below your post. You're gonna comment, you can do anything you want, but these are some of the things that Kim suggests to do. Share your favorite image of your bundle and save, like a perfect Scentsy. I typically say in my video, because I say at my home parties, the best deal that you can buy if you want warmers and wax tonight is a perfect Scentsy. That's 2 warmers of the same style, of the same price, and 6 bars. That's how I started in my Scentsy journey, and it is the best deal because you get $10 to $15 off. So if you can grab them right then in that video and say, I can help you bundle your stuff together, you will sell more bundles, I promise. Another thing you might want to share, the warmer of the month, any Scentsy offered specials, like if we have a, I don't know, if it was 10% off month or something, you want to share that. Any new release buddies, I always post, the newest buddy. And these are all in the comments under that video, because you don't want your event jammed up with tons of posts. You want people to be able to stay on one post and see all the comments people are making, plus your comments. And then at the very bottom of each post, your comment should be, let's go shopping, or whatever the next post is going to be. You'll say post 3 is coming up. And then they'll know to refresh their page because post 3 is coming up. Now, post 3, it takes some pre-work. On your business page or your fan page, whatever you call it, you should have a custom Facebook album that is all of the current items that are your favorite things. What I do is I typically go through the entire catalog and I pick at least one item from each different section. So I'll pick a diffuser, that's my favorite. I'll pick the Scentsy Go, obviously. I'll pick maybe a lampshade warmer and maybe an element warmer. And all of these are going to be pictures in my album, and I'll put a caption under them, or I'll even write on the picture that'll tell them what the price is, what the name is. That way, you create this Facebook album that you are going to share on the Facebook post on post 3. That they're going to just click into. It's not going to take them away from Facebook. It's going to keep them right in that Facebook event. And they're going to be browsing through your favorites, or basically all of the catalog with just a few different ones. Change it up however you want, as many times as you want. Each time I finish a Facebook party, I go back to that album on my business page and I change something. I'll put a new buddy in there, or I'll put a different rant or different bundle of maybe warmers and wax. I always have bundles in there. I always have a perfect Scentsy in there of either the lampshade or the lampshade always, and then maybe the nightlight or mini warmers. It says here that there are different videos that can help you create an album, and it lists it in here. It's a ScentShare custom album video that you can watch to get information on building a custom album. I would highly encourage you to watch that. Now, under comments, you're going to post that Google form link. Now, if you use Google, you probably know what Google Drive is. If you don't use Google, you can get it. It's not a big deal. You don't have to be a Google user. But you just have to have some type of Google account. So Google Drive is like a cloud. It holds everything you want it to hold, but I use it to create documents. So here's what my document looks like for my last party. It's called Megan's Scentsy Party Form. Now, not everyone uses it. Some people will text me their order or message me their order or give the hostess their order or order on the online on the website. But I have had more and more people utilizing this form, and it's so helpful because it creates a relationship. I got 5 responses, 5 orders off of this form, and I have all their information. How often do you get everybody's information from a Facebook party? Hardly ever, unless they're actually going into your website and ordering. So you can make whatever questions you want. My questions are basic. Mine are name, address, phone number, how they want to be contacted, the hostess's name, their shipping address, how they would like to pay, and the list of products they want. They can be as general as they want. Some people say, I need scents like manly scents, or I like these specific things. Then I reach out as soon as I get one of these forms filled out, and I start a conversation with these people. That means that they're having a connection with me as their consultant. That is more likely to bring them back to me for a repeat order. If they're just ordering off your website and never seen you or talked to you or had a conversation with you, they probably won't order from you ever again. I mean, maybe if you reach out to them after, but this is going to make it much easier for them. Okay, that is the Scentsy Party order form. I can, obviously I'm going to put this link in to the fake party that I created, and it's from Google Drive. There are other places you can create things like that, but that's just an easy place for me. Let me make sure I've gone over everything in the script. Oh, the end. Thank you and booking. So I have an image that I write that says, thank you so much for joining us. If your wish list is bigger than your pocketbook, you can host your own party and get everything for free. Something like that. It's really easy. I did it on WordSwag. Very easy. And then in the comments under that, you're going to share your business page link. That's also something you comment at the very beginning. And also share the Google order form again at the end. And then 30 minutes exactly after you've started the party. So if I start my party at 8:30, at 9 o'clock, my post is usually, tomorrow morning we're closing the party, so make sure you get your orders in tonight. Fill out the Google form, give them a link again. And then under those comments, you'll just post things like your custom album, your favorite bundle and save, maybe the scents. That's a big thing that I missed on my first Facebook party this season. I forgot to list the scents. So go find some good graphics or make some graphics on like the scents of the season, fall, winter, new releases, those kind of things. You can actually just even copy the pages of the catalog and post those. Those are great because they're cute, they're descriptive. That's what I usually post. Just make sure it's the right year. I accidentally posted one from 2016, and now I need an autumn sunrise. Durr. Okay. Yep, I make mistakes all the time. Then the next morning, okay, so I always give my hostess a heads up that I'm going to tell everybody this is closing in the morning, but that I am really going to extend it to when she wants to close it. Obviously, you're not going to have it open forever, but you want to give her the option to get in touch with those people that might have forgotten about the party. Tell them that they still have the option to order. And I always give my hostess, this is brilliant, I always give my hostess a goodie if she can get like $200 or $300 more after the Facebook party's over. Like I'll contact her after the party and I'll say, okay, you're up to $300 in orders. If you can get your party to $500, I'll give you an extra bar for free. Something. It could be something tiny. It could be a scent circle. It could be 10% off of another item. Whatever you want. You could give them the perpetual party reward if you wanted. Whatever. But it's something to entice them to keep working, to keep building their party up. Then the next morning, you can tell everybody that the party's extended and share your album again. Share the link again for them to go to the Google form. And then Kim has all the stuff about the hostess coaching in here as well. So this is a great document for you to read whenever you have time. I have it printed out beside my computer the entire time I go through my Facebook event. It is amazing. I love it. Okay, what questions do you have before it cuts off on me? That help?
Yes, that was a lot of help.
Good. I'm glad. And I'll work on this party and make it sort of look like it would if I was doing it. So people can actually grab links and grab information off of it. So,
and did you say you uploaded that script to Wycliffe Flavor?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
It should be at the very top of the files.
Okay.
I posted it yesterday.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm excited for you guys to try this because you know what? Our lives get so busy that going to home parties is sometimes really hard to fit in, and this can be almost as good. Like,
right.
Especially if you can get testers in your hostess's hand. That's another piece that I didn't mention, but if my hostesses are local, or even actually my hostess in Virginia last week, I shipped her just the new releases, and she shared them with so many people, and her party was $750. It was amazing. She had never done. Thank you, Ashley. I didn't even see her. Oh, but anyway, it's a great thing to get those testers in their hands, because then they'll share them with at least the people they're in contact with daily. So,
okay.
What are the questions? Anything?
I don't think so now.
Okay, I answered them all. Yeah. Okay, guys, if you're watching this as a recording, if you have questions, please message me. Feel free, and I can go Zoom with you one-on-one, help you set up your first party, whatever you need, just let me know. Because these can be a really, really great way to work your business, especially if you're like stuck in your house with a baby, or with a sick kid, or if you can't get out. I had to change a home party to a Facebook party one time last week because of my neck. So it all works out. It's good. All right. Good luck on them, because they can be good. All right, Deneen, Barbara, thanks for joining me tonight.
All right, Bonnie. I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Oh,
alrighty.
Allie's going to say bye.
Bye, Allie.
See you. Bye.
Bye.